What is going on, YouTube? So just got done breaking the first set of news I had today for the NHL, and then right now come back with my next reaction to NBA free agency signings and offseason happenings. So, got a list of 10 things to go through, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, number one, we got J.R. Smith and contract news from the Cavs. You know, I just talked about, I believe, a few videos ago that, you know, he was actually like expanding out and looking at other teams possibly, but said he wants $15 million a year from the Cavaliers. You know, I don't really have much of an opinion on the whole contract request. I mean, I think you should probably keep him. So there's that. Anyway, Miles Plumlee re-signs with the Bucks, 4 years, $52 million. Good signing for the Bucks. They get to lock up, I believe, their last restricted free agent. If I'm wrong on that, I'll try to figure that out. Here, let me see. Okay, yeah, looks like their last restricted free agent. So, anyway, next one. News that's been picking up a little bit of steam recently, and that is Ricky Rubio trade rumors. So with Chris Dunn looking as good as he has this early, and with the Timberwolves just drafting a point guard in the first place, you know, I think I've said multiple times, I think they should keep that backcourt together. But you know what, moving in a different direction or being able to pick up another like good player in the backcourt that's not Ricky Rubio might still be good for them. A few destinations I've heard about are the Sacramento Kings. Obviously, that'd probably be a trade involving something like Ben McLemore. Well, it'd be involving either Ben McLemore, Costa Koufos, or Rudy Gay, or some combination of the three. Those look like the three players that the Kings are trying to shop the most. Philadelphia 76ers, like I said, another team that I've heard about, maybe involving Nerlens Noel. You know, that put a little bit of... It would add front court depth, and, you know, that being able to put Nerlens Noel in with Gorgie Jang in that front court at the power forward spot, that's a nice little rotation there, too. Houston Rockets, like I said, another team. I don't know who that would really be involving, but, you know, again, Rockets could definitely use a little bit of point guard depth. Dragic, like I said, was another player that I was talking about going to the Rockets. That was like a few videos ago. Anyway, next piece of news. I believe it's it's either Abrines or Abrines, sharpshooter from Spain, I believe, got signed to the Thunder today for, I believe it was 3 years, $18 million. So, looks like Thunder is still trying to make some moves, stay competitive. Next one, Tyus Jones named Summer League MVP. So, good thing for Tyus Jones stepping up in his next year in the league. So, next one, LA Clippers waive Brandon Dawson. It's been a busy day for the Clippers on the waiver wire the last few days. Next one, pretty big news out of Cleveland. LeBron, well, I mean, it was bound to happen sooner or later. LeBron's still trying to figure out how he wants to work out his contract, but told Cleveland that he will re-sign. Just hasn't really given him a timetable or a framework for the contract yet. So follow that news wherever it leads. Next one, James Jones in contract talks with the Cavs, so be able to reunite with LeBron. Next one, Fred VanFleet, former Wichita State Shocker, signs multi-year deal with the Toronto Raptors. And then last one, semi-big news for my favorite team. Aaron Brooks signs a 1-year, $2.5 million deal with the Indiana Pacers. So they pick up a little bit more point guard depth. That probably means that Ty Lawson is not coming back to the Pacers. He was probably going to be a free agent either way, even though he was a pretty serviceable player for the Pacers last year. That was a good mid-season pickup. But anyway, that'll pretty much do it. That's all the NBA news I have for today. Unless there's just some enormous news that comes out later today. This is probably the last free agency video for the day, probably for tomorrow too, again, unless there's just that big of news. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.